Hari Om. After explanation of yamas, Patanjali is explaining the niyamas. Yamas look like rules for social discipline, but the niyamas, these are the rules for the self-discipline. In Sutra number 32, he explains these niyamas. Shaucha santosh tapas swadhyay ishwar pranidhanani niyamaha. We'll see one by one. First is Shaucha. Shauch means cleanliness or purity. Now, cleanliness everybody prefers. We keep our house clean, we keep our country also clean, and we keep our body also clean. But for cleaning the body, we use a lot of soaps and shampoos and clean the body, and we say that yes, I am very clean and pure. But this is only external part, there is a skin. What about the internal parts? Cleaning of the internal parts of the body. We don't think of it. But yoga has prescribed, particularly Hatha Yoga has prescribed the cleansing processes, many cleansing processes for cleaning the nasal passage, the digestive tract, the lungs, and so many things. There is a special chapter in Hatha Yoga for the cleansing practices. So we have to keep our not only body externally, internally also we have to keep. That is Shaucha. And to go further, we can say we have to clean our mind also. Because mind also is contaminated with violent thoughts, bad thoughts, negative thoughts, and these are disturbing us every now and then. So we have to clean all that also. So the Shaucha word includes not only the surroundings and the house, but cleaning the body externally, internally, and also cleaning the mind also. And definitely yoga provides ways and means for all this cleanliness. So this is Shaucha. Second name is Santosh. Santosh is contentment. Then you must be contented. See, we have got so many needs, we want to fulfill the needs, we are doing a lot of efforts, and we can achieve some target, may not be 100%. So whatever we get, we must be satisfied. But normally it is not happening. We are expecting something. If we get something less, then our mind is disturbed. And the disturbance further continues in our life. And we get more miseries and painful life. Instead of that, whatever is received, you have to be contented with that. That is Santosha. Then next one is Tapa. The literal meaning of Tapa is austerity. But that is something similar, I guess, not exactly meaning. Tapa means we have to decide some target, we have to decide some practices to achieve the target, and continuously start practicing. Until you achieve the target, your practice should be continued. So this is called Tapa. This is something like purification process also, because this type of practice purifies body and mind for the practitioner. It is just like purifying the gold. If there is some contamination in the gold, some alloy or something like that, then we go on hitting, and finally all these impurities burn off and the pure gold remains. So this is the Tapa, that you have to overcome the impurities with some actions, and action is very hardship and serious and all that, but we have to continue with that, and then only we will be achieving the target. Until you achieve the target, you have to continue. So this is called Tapa, and this is essentially required for the practice of yoga. There are many difficult things are there in yoga, some for body, some for mind also, but we have to continue. We don't have to live in between. So we have to practice as a Tapa till we achieve the target, and definitely we can achieve the target. Next one is Swadhyaya. Swadhyaya has got two aspects. One is Swa means self. Adhyay means study. So you have to self-study. That means you have to select the practices which are suitable, favorable, good for you, and then do the abhyas. How the abhyas should be, that is already explained by Patanjali previously. Satu dirghakal nairantara satkara sevito dhrudabhumihi. This is the explanation of Swadhyay, explained by Patanjali previously only. And the secondly, Swa means Atman or the Purush is Swa. So study of Atman is also Swadhyay. So like that, this word can be explained in two aspects. One is study of this Ashtangas or Yoga after proper selection. Another is study of the individual Atman or self, that is getting the real knowledge. So in both ways we can understand this word Swadhyay. And then is Ishwar Pranidhanani. Surrender to Ishwar. This word we have already considered even in the first sutra. Tapas Swadhyay Ishwar Pranidhanani Kriya Yoga. The same meaning is here, that you surrender to Ishwar, but for that you must understand properly what is Ishwar. Its concept must be clear with you. Then you must know that everything, it is in the total knowledge and energy form, ultimate reality. And to attain that reality, you have to follow a certain path. First you have to surrender and then follow. So this is Ishwar Pranidhan. So this is also included in the niyamas. So Shaucha, Santosh, Tapas, Swadhyay, Ishwar Pranidhanani Niyamaha, all these things are there. And definitely Patanjali has given ways and means also to achieve all these targets, even for yamas and niyamas also. Practicing the remaining components is definitely will help to follow more yamas and niyamas. This is more an interesting point, that yamas and niyamas, we find it difficult to follow because our mind is not ready. But if we practice next component, asana, pranayam, meditation, then that will prepare our mind and even body for following yamas and niyamas. And that is our regular experience also. If you follow asana, pranayam properly, you will automatically start following yamas and niyamas. Your mental status will be ready for that. There will be no conflict. And if you follow yama niyamas properly, then you will be practicing asana, pranayam also better. So these are all interdependent. Yama, niyam, asana, pranayam, all components are interdependent. Because Patanjali calls them as angas, organs. Organs are interdependent and helping each other. So all these angas also are helping each other. So how to follow yama, niyam? I say you practice asana, pranayam better. And how to do better asana, pranayam? You follow yama, niyam. So these, like this, interdependency is always there, and that gives good solution for our problems also. Hari Om.